Hello everyone, welcome back to Dark Souls. Last time we made our way down to Blade Town. No, the back way. And this time we are going to not really make any progress in the game, but we're going to explore this place considering that we are literally right next to the boss fight. Plus this will give us some time to be invaded by an actual player. Now, this guy says unknown, so I'm not going to summon him. I went a bit quick because I still had a bit of the sniffles last time, so yeah. So there were some things that I felt like I didn't really explain. Such as these guys. These guys love to breathe fire, as you can tell. They swipe at us, I believe they even have a poop attack. But they poop lava. I'm serious. Let's see. Poop. Piss off, mosquitoes. There it is. And it really hurts. And so, be careful of that. Also, the ragdolls are really glitchy. And yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. This place is making me lag. It's actually rather common. So, yeah. These mosquitoes, if I believe correctly, they infinitely respawn. So it's pretty much pointless to continue killing them repeatedly. Another thing that I felt I didn't explain correctly. Fully. This swamp. Every second you spend in it, you get poisoned. So choosing your path is to go the safest way. Let's just say I want to go this way. Look for the nearest land and hopefully don't get ambushed like I just did. Now, we're not going to avoid poison because it is rather inevitable. And I do not want to have to spend time waiting until that bar goes down all the way. So, get used to hearing this. The hissing sound. Now, poison, just like toxic, drains your health slowly, but it's not as bad as toxic. So, we have lots of time before we run out of Estus. Speaking of Estus, we should actually go back and kindle. Just so we have more Estus flasks at hand. More uses. Also, my character's legs are glitching out. I wanna cook my foot. Alright, now that is done, let's go explore a bit of this swamp. We shall go clockwise around this area. Alright, as we make rounds, we shall pick up this item, Soul of a Proud Knight. We are going to get poisoned, unfortunately. It is unavoidable at this point. We are going to continue around. Try to kill these mosquitoes without too much of a hassle. Unfortunately, I cannot help. And if we were going the front way, this is the area we would be coming out from. Now, when we go up here, I was thinking of going to this area early. And I got toxic. So this is going to be hell. Poison and toxic. Freaking mosquitoes. I was planning on going up here. to get an item rather early, and I didn't have to farm skeletons taking risks and killing them. Ouch. I'm putting a big risk. Oh, you goddamn camera! That's the main reason I hate these mosquitoes. You lock on to them and all of a sudden you're facing off the cliff. It is my fault for having to rush because I didn't have poison moths equipped. Well, at least we killed that blow dart dude so that we can avoid being toxic this time, so I don't need this. Fuck! That's a pain in the ass. Alright. Let's die again. Making our way clockwise. And avoid being poisoned. Unless that mosquito gets me. Which is likely. And there he is playing Factorio. Would you just piss the fuck off? I don't normally get angry with games. Jeez. Normally it's online. I get angry. But that just takes the cake. I really don't want to count that death because that was really cheap, but that's the death. Well, at least we covered. If I can actually recover. Now, careful, as the mosquito will screw with our camera. It's best not to lock on to them. With the blow dart guy out of the way, he won't be bugging us anymore. If we come over here, we find the Wanderer's set, including a falchion. Yes, when we started out as the Wanderer, we get the scimitar first. But on this corpse, we get ourselves the falchion. The upgraded version of the scimitar, except I think it's only better by 5 points when you upgrade it to max. The scimitar is better than the falchion by 0.5 points of weight. And sometimes that little bit can actually matter in the build, because you don't want to be rolling too slow. If you're okay with the mid-roll, would you please get off? And would you, mosquito, die? Sometimes you'll be 0.5 points away from between mid-roll and fast roll. So just be careful of that. We're going to get poisoned again. As we make our way around here, I don't remember much of this place, unfortunately. These slugs are great for farming Titanite. As long as they drop the Titanite for me. Green Titanite shard. Those are used to upgrade elemental weapons. If the weapon has a fire, I believe no, magic upgrades. You use green Titanite, as well as divine weapons. Ooh, let's chug. As we make our way through the swamp, we'll come around this tree. There's the entrance to the tree right there. I'm gonna come there later. Just so you know, I'm not going to go to the boss that's over there yet in this video. So, just so you know. Oh. You're just dicks for doing that. There's some more slugs. Considering that there's a lot of them, yeah. There's a large titanite shard that's going to be useful for my weapon. Please drop some. Nope. Oop. Large titanite shard, yes. We'll just continue on killing, and there's these 3 slugs crowding around that one item. Ouch. Now, large titanite shard, that's gonna be useful. We get the server. Allow me to serve you a platter. This weapon is a strength weapon. I don't have the stats for it, but it requires 24 strength, but it has a higher scaling and dexterity. Strange. Let me just keep an eye on my health. I should heal. The server is a curved greatsword. A curved greatsword used in a mysterious ancient rite, imbued with a frightful occult energy, which restores HP each hit. So yeah, using this weapon, you'll be able to restore your health. Cool. And that message is basically telling you, hey, kill those things at range, because they like to combo you. Around here. What do I have? I was looking at the rings. I still have Havel's ring and the rusty iron ring. Oh yeah, just as a reminder, wear that ring. Because without it, you'll be slow as hell on the swamp. I should turn that off, but I'm lazy. Gotcha. Okay. Cut. And I'm back. With Steam notes off. Titanite shard, that's going to be useful. Everything's going to be useful in this game. If you're an all-round player, you'll find everything useful if you go for 40 strength and 40 dexterity. Don't know why I threw that out, but oh well. More slimes. Should be common. Continuing around the outskirts. Gonna be a while before we find another item. But it's good to be cautious. Large soul of a proud knight. Using that maneuver, dodge roll, and attack, that's helpful when you want to get the attacks out right away. And considering it's an arcane attack, it should be good against the... Holy cow! Should be good against the mosquitoes here. Let's try. Why, yes it is. What we got there was the pyromancy set. If we started out as a pyromancer first, we would have gotten that at first. Continuing around. Oh, he's just staring at us. Telling us to piss off from my happy spot. Never disturb them in their happy spot. Over there we find some, barbarians, I call them. Again, barbarians. They're wielding rocks, giant boulders that they roll around and toss at you. Like this guy. There's two of them, in fact. Just dodge out of the way, run up behind them, and give them a good old backstab. That rock hurts, so... Always, as usual, be careful. Thank you, invincibility frames. Another thing they do is they swing around. Another thing they do is they just put it on the ground and roll it forward, like Donkey Kong. He's dead. And he is dead. There's an item I hope they drop, but I can't guarantee it. Wait a minute. The Great Club. Okay, so... even though this one does greater damage, it actually had a lower scaling on strength than the large club. Great Club obviously bigger than the large club, and yeah, just figure of larger club. Oh, something about the surface that it looks rather weird. That's the butcher knife, excuse me. That's not... I'm going too far. There's the server. It has a little hook to it. I wish we had better lighting so that we can get a better look. It almost looks like some sort of paddle, considering its thickness. Let me scratch my neck. Oh, that feels good. Ah, okay. Drinky. Continuing along here, we shall see the entrance to the area where we'll fight the boss of the area. I don't have the Estus flask for the fight, so I'm not going in there. I can't go through. Yeah, and there is the boss. We'll do that in another video. In the next one. Now, I'm just going to go around those guys. I don't want to fight them all at the same time. So, let's just go around. And not bother. Poisoned once again, but really, you should expect that in a place, a swarm full of poison. Excuse me. Just continue around. And we make it back here to the bonfire. Now, with everything dead right now, I'm going to skip the bonfire, because there's another one over here. we shall enter the tree. Come up this ramp. And in here, we'll find an item. A plank shield. It's one of the items you get when you start out as a deprived. It's the shield. Now, you may be thinking, that's it? That's all there is in this tree? Nope, there's a secret wall. And look, there's a chest. Twin humanities. Oh boy, what a great secret. But guess what? There's more! And as you continue down here, we enter the Great Hollow. And a ladder? Just a ladder? That's it? That's it? Well, guess what? There's more! Why am I doing this? Why am I being annoying? And something just died. Oh well. We find ourselves a bonfire. And just to be annoying, and if you're just a greedy bastard, then you may be thinking, just a bonfire? Well, guess what? There's more! Because why wouldn't it be called the Great Hollow? Now, I'm not going to go down this area all the way, but I just came down here to get one item. Now, I have to get this correctly or else I fall to my death. Because on that corpse is a rather useful item that I want. Oh, jeez! Oh! Now, if that were Dark Souls 2, I'd be dead. Now, on this corpse is a chloranthene ring. What does it do? It does the exact same thing as the crest shield. But instead of being a shield, it's a ring. So now we have a faster stamina regeneration. So if you want to use a different shield other than the grass crest, you can use the chloranthene ring. Just as long as you have the inventory space for it. Not inventory, the equip load. Because well, considering you already have the Havos ring, you should be able to equip this as well as another shield. But just be careful that some shields are heavier than the grass crest, so just be aware of that. So now I can equip a 100% physical resisting shield along with having stamina regeneration. Also, if you do plan on going down this hollow right now, just be careful that it's going to be rather difficult to returning back up. I haven't experienced it, but I can assume that it's going to be difficult. Also, there's Basilisk, the much worse version of the Basilisk, because these guys will curse you almost instantaneously, it seems. Unlike what happened within the depths. So, let's now climb back out and use a homeward bone and appear right at the bonfire. Hey, wait! Do I have coffee? Yes, I have coffee. So, that is going to be it for now. I'm going to... Next time we shall tackle on the boss of this swamp. And we'll continue on our way. Well, let me just first rest at the bonfire and... Oh god. Oh god, I do not have the rescue ring. Oh well, you get to see what happens when you don't have the ring on. How painful it is. You have to use up stamina to just simply jog. or roll. But it's going to cost a lot more stamina just to roll, so the best option, run. Stop. And then start running. Also, if you really want to, you can equip the Grass Crest Shield to speed your stamina regeneration up even further. Let me try that. Now with the Spider Shield. It almost looks the same. Oh well. Anyways, next time, we shall tackle on the boss. I shall see you all later. Excuse me. Seriously, fuck the mosquitoes.